I got to tell you something. I've been practicing. Because, when I was watching Gabby on that Balnce Beam, I was like, man, she makes it look so easy. And this little girl can do it. Certainly I could pull that off, right? So, I brought this Balnce Beam out just to kind of show you that when you kind of think about the Balnce Beam and you get up on it after you see a video like that, you're really motivated. You're like, man, I could do this. I could do this. And then you start looking and then you realize that, man, I can't even stand still without feeling like I'm going to fall. And it takes extreme balance just to stand still without falling. And so you get to this place where it's like, okay, it's your time to shine. It's your time to perform. And, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to get out here in front of all you guys and try to even walk across this thing. Because I don't want to end up on YouTube. So I'm like thinking, okay, if I have to go on this thing, then really the only thing I can think that I can do is hold on. Because I don't want to fall. And if I'm like this, I know I'm not going to fall. I know that I'm not going to embarrass myself. I'm not going to lose my reputation. I already did that by going on Family Feud. So I don't need to embarrass myself anymore. So this is the safest place for me to be. Now, if you think about your life, and if you think about this beam representing your life, this is how most Christian people that walk with God live. They're like, hey, I'm good. Like, I prayed the sinner's prayer, and I'm good. Like, I'm going to heaven. And so as long as I just kind of go to church, and as long as I just kind of, as long as I kind of, take my kids to Sunday school and, pray with them every once in a while over our food. And as long as, we maybe give when we can and we serve every once in a while and we do something good. And maybe if I'm lucky, and I pray, say, Lord, I just when I die, can I just die in my sleep? I mean, can I just be dreaming and I'm just dreaming of heaven and I'm dreaming of being with, angels, and all of a sudden I'm just I wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm in heaven, and then we get off and we're like, ta-da, I'm done, right? And you think no, that's not what you're supposed to do. But yet that's how many of us live, because we don't want to fall. We don't want to stumble. We don't want to look like idiots. And so we would rather play it safe than to risk looking like we don't know what we're doing. So